Hey guys, Kristen Blush here. I am super excited to talk to you about this photograph I took of Hillary Clinton on June 7th, 2016. This photo has got to be one of the most well-known pictures I've taken, considering it was on the cover of my book, The Revolution is Female, as well as on buttons and t-shirts and that sort of thing. So what was really fun about June 7th was that I was not on assignment for a media outlet. I was there as a supporter and fan. We lined up at the Brooklyn Navy Yard approximately 8 hours before we would see the secretary that night. I was right there in the first 5-10 people. I met the amazing painter T.L. Duryea. She was standing behind me, and we brought our signs. I took a bunch of fun photos of fans who were waiting. We had some time to kill. My mom came. She voted in New Jersey that morning and came out to New York right after that. That was really fun. And yeah, so as we all stood there, you know, there was a lot of excitement in the air. We knew we were going to nominate Hillary Clinton as our Democratic candidate that night. So it just was such a really joyous, wonderful occasion. And I just, you know, as a supporter and as a professional photographer, I just knew that I needed to capture something that would be an iconic image of her. Once, it got closer and closer to showtime, to when the secretary was going to come out, we'd been seeing all the results coming in from all the states. There's around 6 states voted that day. So, you know, New Mexico, it goes to Hillary. Everyone just bursts out and cheers. And it's just oh, so much fun. So I was kind of worried. I was there's all these people at that point, the press had been ushered in front of us, so there was all these extra people in front. I was oh no. I wasn't quite sure how I would be able to capture this photo, because I was shaking and excited, and there was just all these people bumping me, and it was just, you know, part of being in a big crowd. And so I just remember holding my breath for a long time and just really steadying my hands and just shooting as close as I could get to her. And I just knew in my heart, I'm oh, I got some really great shots. Chelsea Clinton came out and Bill was there, and it was just such a thrilling occasion. And this photo in particular, I made black and white because I felt that it was very timeless and very serious and stern, and that black and white kind of helped tell her story in that sense a little better. The others that I shot, you know, people have seen hand on her heart, looking to the side, all these different angles. But this one really I felt benefited from being black and white, and I think I'm right about that. And it's also why I chose to put it on my book, because this book came out in 2018, and it was a really hopeful year, and it just showed the determination of our party in this photo. So yeah, so I just wanted to thank you for listening to my story. It was just really such an honor to be there in that room for that historic moment, and that I was able to capture this photograph. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for more stories.